Pokemon unboxing series. As you can see, we have picked up the latest as of November 2025 Elite Trainer box, the Phantasmal Flames Mega Evolution. Um, yeah, Charizard's on the cover of this, so that's pretty sick. Yeah, I'm really stoked to open this one up. I don't have scissors, so hopefully this pencil will do. But yeah, let's get to opening. Don't know a lot too much about this pack. But yeah, I'm super excited. I kind of briefly just before going live kind of looked up like what the chase cards are. So I kind of have an idea, kind of, very not really, a very small idea, I guess, of like what the chase cards are and differentiating them from like other cards. But yeah, I haven't opened up cards in a while. I try to release these videos every like month or so, but yeah, some of them I open up um more recently than others. Like sometimes I go a little bit of a break before opening up new ones, but yeah, it's actually a really sick case. But I'm excited for this one. Saw like some of the cards, like the Meowth one, I think I saw, which looked really cool. Let's just kind of open up this pamphlet. But yeah, the Meowth one, see if they have it on display. But yeah, some of the cards do look really sick here. Yeah. Like the art, I'm a big fan of. I think they kind of looked at some of the illustrators who don't have a lot of cards out. Or they don't I think they picked a lot of illustrators who don't have a lot of like the rares for this trainer box. But yeah, like the Charizard ones look really cool. So I'm excited to see what we get in this. Like here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the Charizard up in the top right. Yeah, the Mega Charizard XEX and the Dawn are pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see what we get here. Trying to see if there's another card I kind of like. I'm hoping I could get. Yeah, the Charizard with the Mega Evolution is pretty cool if you guys can see that. The Mega Charizard XEX looks pretty sick. But yeah, I mean there is some cool art. Like that Piplup is pretty cool. The Sharpedo is sick. Empoleon. Oh, I don't really. I'm not a big fan of Ambipom, but yeah, that's a pretty good, cool Ambipom looking one. And then that's the Meowth card I was talking about. If you guys can see that, yeah, it's pretty cool. Has like the old art from like the original game up there, which looks pretty tough. Ludicolo looks sick, but yeah, yeah, there's definitely some cool art in this one. I think like top to bottom, this might be like the one Elite Trainer box that I actually enjoy the most in terms of whoops, in terms of cards I actually like, in terms of the art. Yeah, so yeah, if you're new to getting Elite Trainer boxes, it comes with like a lot of stuff that I don't know, you might not necessarily want to keep. Like it comes with like these kind of um basically just sleeves, but they're kind of cheap in my opinion. And yeah, they don't really look great unless like you're just buying multiple of these Elite Trainer boxes, but that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. All right, so we got the little what's it called? Promo card. So it's a Char Cadet, so that's pretty cool. Fan of that. Definitely won't I like to keep them in here, so probably will do that. I guess the code, if you guys want to use that, that's there. Keep it on for a sec so you guys can get that if you guys want. But yeah, honestly, I never really got into that. I don't even know what the codes are for, frankly. I imagine it's some sort of like online version of it, but like, yeah, it beats me. And then what else is in here? Yeah, so we got the energies, which is pretty much that's all it is. And then we got the dice and stuff if you're actually playing the trading card game, which I've actually never played before. But yeah, so here we go. So we got the Phantasmal Flames. Here we go. Try to lay them out for you guys if we can. But yeah, they look pretty cool, not gonna lie. So yeah, what was it 9 cards total? We'll just start with this was it Lopunny? Mega Lopunny, pretty cool looking. And yeah, wish us luck. See what we could get in these new packs. Honestly, I've been a fan for Pokemon for so long. It's kind of hard to think about like what other thing for other people it has existed for this long. a time that like has become like a hobby for some people. Okay, well, first impression is I'm not liking the backs of these cards. Okay, it's just that one. Okay, that's fine. I don't know the card trick for this, but all right, here we go. So we got Bramblin, Absol, Oddish, Steel. Whoa, Fire Breather. That's actually a cool card. For a trainer, that's actually a pretty cool looking card. Okay. Haunch Crow. That's pretty cool. Wait, am I tripping? Is his tail like super spiky like that? If it is, I just don't remember it being like that. That looks weird. Archaludon. Okay. Sandile. One of my favorites from that gen. Dizzying Valley. Reshi Ram. So we got a legendary. That's pretty tight. And an energy. So I guess yeah, that's it. So the Reshi Ram was like the card in that pack. So we'll put that one aside for now. All right, next up. So we did a low punny. Let's go Charizard EX pack here. Looks pretty sick. I know some people like actually like make sure to open these up like super neatly. Because I don't know, they like keeping the foils, I guess. Just not that kind of guy. But yeah, I do appreciate the art that they put into it and the time and effort. Okay, so first up in this pack we got Swinub. We got Lotad up next. Boltund. Okay, pretty cool. So we got Baniri, Punk Helmet. All right. Alchemy. I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce this card, but I just say Alchemy. Like it's as if it's Al is his first name and Creamy is his last name. Surledge. Okay. Ooh, a Charmeleon. That's pretty cool. This was the Charizard one we opened up as well, so that's pretty cool. Steady fire breathing. Yeah, pretty cool looking card. Ooh, a Bronzong. Okay, that's a pretty cool card as well. I like the little, I don't know, psychic things coming off of his, I don't know, flaps. What would you even call that, frankly? Like, it's not his arms, but yeah, that does look pretty cool. Okay, and a Mega Diancie. That's actually a pretty cool art, I gotta say. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Big fan of that. Diamond coat. Yeah, it's actually really cool looking. Okay, I'm stoked. So yeah, I mean that's our first kind of real cool looking card, and I'm happy with that one for sure. Yeah, we'll put the rest aside for now. But yeah, so far I'm happy with what we got. We didn't hit on any on the first pack, but yeah, it's still early here. Gengar pack next. Mega Gengar, I should say. Honestly, I was never really a fan of the Mega Evolution stuff when it first came out. But it's kind of grown on me a little bit over the years, but I still don't understand or I don't like the whole gag of like upping the moves because it's like how do you explain like what's better? Like a Z Crystal move or like a Gigantamax or like a just a simple like um Mega Evolution. I don't know like what the pecking order is for like strength. But all right, here we go. Next pack. Lotad, Prinplup, pretty cool. Love getting like the starter evolutions. Pomo, Charcadet, okay. It looks like he's getting like blown up or something. It's kind of weird. Okay. Darmanitan, sick. Lanoon, pretty cool. Battle Cage. Ooh, Gligar. That's actually a cool Gligar. Big fan of Gligar. I wish he got some more love in the games, just because like there's always a better ground type, I guess, in most of the games. Like in Platinum, like, are you really gonna take Gligar over like Garchomp and all that? I don't know. It's a tough call. Smeargle. Okay. Ooh, Oricorio. So that was one of the ones we saw on the pamphlet or whatever. That's a pretty cool looking card. Definitely doing like some salsa dance or something. That's always what I interpreted Oricorio's dancing, what they were doing, like salsa or something. Actually, it's probably like flamenco, huh? I don't even know. Probably sound like an idiot to people who actually know anything about dancing. But all right, Oricorio, cool. So yeah, we got two kind of cool cards so far, and three packs in. So we're third of the way through. We pretty much picked up each kind of art I'm looking at, except for this Mega Heracross. So yeah, for this one, we'll kind of start back up from the beginning, I guess. We kind of keep it to the same order. Don't really know if that matters, but kind of like to keep it all the same. All right, here we go. Another Gligar. Cool. Zigzagoon. Mischievous. Toxel. Okay. Call for Family and Playful Kick. All right. Wigglytuff. Another Bronzong. Sacred Charm. Pokemon on this card is attached to you, takes 30 less damage from attacks from your opponents. Pokemon that have an ability after applying weakness and resistance. Huh. Okay. Usually I read the item cards if it's like something I don't recognize from the games, but sound like it would be kind of cooler. Vibrava. All right. Steel and Toxicity. That's actually a really sick card. Yeah, I always like the purple and yellow variation of Toxel. Yeah, more than the what was it? What was the other one? Purple and blue, I want to say. I don't know. But okay, so that's the card from that one. So yeah, so far the which ones have been bad for us? The Mega Lopunny and the Mega Heracross. So yeah, I'll start up from the top. So back to Mega Lopunny here. All right, so I mean now we are what? How many cards left? Or 5 packs left. So we're done 4 or 5 to go. All right, here we go. Okay. Mimikyu, cool, sick card. Apom, pretty cool art. Got the palm trees in the back. Vibrava, Sandile, another Sacred Charm. Darmanitan, Lanone, don't know how to say it. Krokorok, also don't know how to say that one. Piplup, sick. Again, always fan of getting starter Pokemon. That's kind of cool. I like how they have the little, I don't know, what would you call that detail on the top. You don't really see that. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Mega Sharpedo, that was the one of the ones I wanted to get. That's sick as hell. That one's so sick. Oh my God. Greedy Fang, Hungry Jaws. Such a beautiful card. Sharpedo's such a sick Pokemon too. Man, that's actually a really sick card. It looked different in the pamphlet. It looks so much cooler in person. Yeah, that is so cool. Sharpedo's another Pokemon I feel like it could have been such a sicker Pokemon if like they gave it like better stats, but yeah, Sharpedo, that's such a cool card. It's so crisp and clean. I want to shout out the illustrator for this one too. I could read it. What was that Cbon? Bon? Or 5 Man Graphics? Is it just a company or that's like his or that's just one guy? I don't even know, but that's such a sick card. Yeah, definitely putting sleeve on that one. But yeah, so far, pretty sick pull right there. That's definitely the best pull of the video. But so far, let me rephrase. That's the best pull of the video so far. All right, next up, what do we do in the order? It was Charizard, right? Next? Pretty sure. Okay, next up, here we go. Okay. Pomo, Jigglypuff, Gloom, okay. A Charmander, sick. Always love to get the starters. Actually, this is another was it Charizard pack we did? Yeah, it was. And we got Charmeleon in the last one. That's pretty cool. Wondrous Patch. Huh. That's a cool looking item card. Gliscor. That's sick. I like how intense his eyes look in that. That's actually really cool. It definitely gives me like more kind of vampire vibes with like the moon like that. That's pretty cool. Cresselia. Okay, so we got a legendary. That's pretty dope. Not my favorite legendary, but it is what it is. Haunter. Let's go. Shout out like Gen 1 fans. That Halloween, or not Halloween, but like the Ghost Pokemon episode, still one of my favorites in the anime. The Ludicolo card. Oh my God, bro. This is another one I was like, I sound like a kid, bro. Like, I'm gassed up. Like, Ludicolo was like my childhood playing Emerald. That's a sick card, bro. Yeah, that is so sick. Oh my God, man. Look how colorful of a card that is. I'm telling you, the arts for this are really cool. I'm really a fan. Let's shout out the artist again because I'm really liking these art. Jerky. Okay. But yeah, that's really cool art. I like the colors, just really vibe with Ludicolo's like vibe and color scheme. That's a sick card. Big fan of that. Okay. And we got a Suicune. Wow. I wasn't even gonna check the last card for this, but yeah, we got a Suicune out of that too. That's best pack so far. That was a Charizard pack. So yeah, hopefully he could bring us some more luck because we still got him to go last. I think we'll open that one up. But yeah, next up we got another Mega Gengar pack. But yeah, so far, man, I'm loving these art for these cards. So far, I mean, I think we did pretty well, all considering, all things considered. Do people say all considering? No, I think it's all things considered. Maybe I made a shortened version of it. All right, Lombre, pretty cool. Another Piplup, cool, cool. Tommy, okay. Murkrow. Whoa, what the hell is in the background? Just like can't even make out what that is. Just like pipes and stuff. What? That's so weird. Okay. Another Gliscor, pretty cool. Mamoswine, that's a pretty cool card. He's like in a blizzard or something. Yeah, I guess he's using Blizzard Edge. It's pretty cool. Jumbo Ice Cream. Damn, that sounds fire right now. Okay, a Lokix. Okay, it's one of the newer Pokemon I'm not yet familiar, but that's pretty cool looking card. Cresselia, we got another one earlier, but this one's like a little hollow action going on. Pretty cool. Zacian, don't know how to pronounce that one, but I know it's the Sword and Shield legendary. Yeah, that one's a pretty cool one to finish out on. All right, so we got two packs left. Again, I'm really stoked with the Ludicolo one again, and the Sharpedo one, frankly. Both are really sick. All right, so we got Heracross up. We got one more pack to go after this. So home stretch here, see if we can get a really sick looking card. But again, I'm already pretty content with the cards we got so far. Okay, so Charmeleon again. Okay, Charmeleon. A Milcery, however you say it. A Smeargle. It's weird he's holding his tail like that. Do they always do that? Because now that he's like doing it, it looks like a paintbrush, which makes sense because he's like a painting Pokemon. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Togedemaru. Okay. Meliota. Mariota? Marcus Mariota? I don't know. Yeah, but I know this one's legendary, but honestly, I did not. It was so under the radar when this Pokemon was released, frankly. Okay, Honchkrow, we got him before. Grimsley's move. Okay. I don't know why, but this card's giving me like Yu-Gi-Oh vibes, low key. Reshiram, that's pretty cool. I wasn't really a fan of the black and white legendaries, but I don't think I've had or gotten a Reshiram before, so that one's pretty sick. Another Meloetta, don't know. Oh, Moltres, that is sick. Anytime we get like a legendary bird, you gotta just take a moment. Because like getting one of those legendary Pokemon in the game was always like such a cool event. And this one came so much later in like Fire Red. But yeah, that's a sick card. Fighting Wings just sounds so epic. Okay, so yeah, we got Moltres. Wow. I mean, some of these cards aren't even like that sick art wise, but I mean like we've gotten so many legendaries already. It's actually insane. Like the ones that aren't even like the full art cards have like all been legendaries, which is really cool. All right, last up, Charizard. Yeah, it's actually a little bit harder to open this one. Maybe I'm just getting tired, or like, I don't know, maybe some cards are bigger or something or rather. I don't know, we'll see. So last card, last pack, not last card. But yeah, here we go. I might be a lunatic here, but it feels heavier. I think I am a lunatic, but yeah, we'll see. So Duramaka, it's actually a really pretty cool card. I might be wrong, but isn't that the neon sign that we saw like Togedemaru running on the top of? It could be totally off base here, but Okay, Bronzor. So far we've gotten two Pokemon. We've gotten two cards that are of Pokemon we have yet to pick up so far. Dugong, another one we haven't gotten yet. So every card so far has been one we haven't gotten. Again, Ghastly. I don't think we had a Ghastly yet. So pretty good. Blowtorch, another card we have yet to get. Pretty cool. Crocodile, again. Man, this pack is like so foreign. It's like it almost doesn't belong. Usually get so many like duplicates of other cards, but okay. Okay, we got another Melota. Okay, so that's the one repeat. Viper, again, another new one. Pitchback Fangs, pretty cool. Oh, Shinier Sacred Charm, sweet. Genesect, okay. Bugs Cannon and Speed Attack. And that's it. Wow. I thought there might have been a better heater to go out on, but I mean, hey, we got a few cool art cards, all in all. Yeah, let me pull those ones up again. Definitely gonna put the sleeves on like the second I log off, but all right, here we go. So yeah, we got the Ludicolo, really cool looking. The Mega Sharpedo. I think this one and the Ludicolo are probably my favorite ones. We got the Oricorio and the Mega Diancie. But yeah, like all four of these cards are very, very pretty. They are sick. Honestly, these two are like one of my favorite full arts I think I've maybe ever seen. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna do it for me. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, CZC YouTube, and check me out on YouTube at CZC. Thanks, guys. Peace.